Hey, what's up guys? So we got some crazy comeback replays, things that you don't see too often in Yu-Gi-Oh! These days. Usually it's like, oh, one turn, I make the Cyber Dragon Infinity, set the psalm, your opponent's like, alright, I give you game. But watch some of these comebacks, they are super real, and also I'll give you guys the deck profile for some of these decks. I haven't seen Deskbots in quite some time, and you know, Machine do a pretty good card. We're going to see how it faces off against a Cyber Dragon Infinity and a Solemn Strike. Now, he went ahead and already used his Solemn Strike and Cyber Dragon Infinity's effect. He's going to go ahead and boost his attack up to crazy amounts, attack over it, and then he's going to go ahead, main phase 2, make a Speedroid, and then he goes ahead and makes a Cyber Dragon Infinity himself, absorbing the B Drake so he doesn't have a target. And then he top decks the God card, the Cyber Dragon, makes a Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, and he doesn't have any more Pendulum Monsters special summon, but he top decks an instant fusion. Oh man, this is the kind of stuff that I like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Makes a Castell, bouncing that thing back into the extra deck, hitting it for 2k, but what will he be able to top deck? Oh, he top decks a Twin Twister, not the greatest of cards to top deck when you're looking at an opponent. And then he top decks a Fiendish Chain after that. He needs a card real quick to come back from this. He draws a Maxi. He probably wish he had that turn 1. But anyways, he draws into a Deskbot 08. Oh my gosh, but he's going to go ahead and attack him for a game. But wow, that Cyber Dragon Infinity... Oh my gosh, he made it in Deskbots, and the guy top decks a Cyber Dragon out of all of the things, and then wrecks his opponent. Absolutely hilarious. But the next one is actually pretty crazy. This guy's playing some Aromages, and he actually busts out a Quasar. Granted, he had Lone Fire, but anyways, he goes ahead and summons a Lone Fire, goes straight into Jasmine over there, passes his turn with a set call of the Haunted. The Alistair is summoned, gonna go ahead and add that card. Product can be deactivated after. Gonna go ahead and end with that card on board. But now he's got a option to make Goyo Defender. He makes triple Goyo Defenders. Activate Spore's effect. Going to go ahead and make Coral Dragon over. He's going to go ahead and attack over his opponent. And attack directly with those Goyo Defenders. Main phase 2. He's going to go ahead and make a Quasar after that. Pretty crazy stuff indeed. And then he goes ahead and summons another one. Quasar is going to go ahead and negate Alistair's effect. And he's going to go for that Summoning Magic. And it's crazy, like he saw a Soul Charge set, but he's going to go ahead and make the Purgatorio, and he's going to go ahead and boost his attack up by a little bit, by additional 1,000, and then he's going to do another one. So he's able to boost it up twice, so he can finally get over Quasar. He's got the Coral Dragon, he's going to go ahead and activate Coral Dragon's effect, but he's going to go ahead and activate Scripture of the Law to tribute one to special summon another one, so he psyched, missed the target, and then he's going to go ahead and summon a Fairy Tale Snow. Going to go ahead and flip Coral Dragon back face down, so it can't go ahead and attack over anything. He's going to go ahead and attack with a Merkaba attacking over the card. He's going to go ahead and flip his Coral Dragon face up, summoning Jasmine. Going to go ahead and get the additional normal summon and maybe go for another Quasar, but Merkaba's going to go ahead and say no to the young Soul Charge. Rip that. He should have activated Coral Dragon's effect first, because if he negated that, then obviously he could just go ahead and be like, well, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and Soul Charge after that. But he goes ahead and makes a Shaddoll Sheknaga, and then he's going to go ahead and attack over the Coral Dragon. He's going to go ahead and set a Shaddoll Headshot. Wow, Carrot Weight Champion over there, getting that additional summon, making Ancient Sacred Wyvern attacking into that, but Fairy Tale Snow is going to go ahead and flip that card back face down, so no OTKs. Well, I mean, it was going to be a lot of damage. He's probably going to lose if he had let that attack go through. But anyways, he was going to go ahead and summon another Purgatorio, and then he's going to go ahead and summon the Ancient Sacred Wyvern to keep himself alive, because he can pay 1,000 life points to resummon this when it's destroyed battle. But he keeps on bringing it back, but he doesn't have enough life points to sustain that. But wow, those are pretty crazy comeback. And then we got this one over here, Eidolon Infernoids. Pretty interesting mix-up versus Lunalight Zodiacs. And I was like, what the heck, Lunalights and Zodiacs? How is that a thing? Well, let's go ahead and check it out. So, Molemat, pretty OP card. I think the Molemat over here, it's just kind of crazy. Look what you're able to do turn 1. And I was like, what the heck am I watching? Am I watching, is this like Quasar Zodiacs over here? It just keeps on going for days over here. He goes to go ahead and activate North's effect, bring him back the other Zodiac card over here. Polymerization activated to bring out a Lunalight Cat Dancer. Fusion Recovery, pretty good card. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it into Panther Dancer over there. Then he's going to go ahead and add Polymerization, and then goes ahead and makes a turn 1 Lunalight Leo Dancer. Has triple Exceeds on board. I'm like, whoa, what the heck is broken, man? He goes ahead and summons the Decatron. Decatron's going to get his effect wrecked Renode, and then he's going to go ahead and actually lose out because of Sedis Mas over here. Going to go ahead and be able to banish the card. Apparently that doesn't target Unfortunately, Leo Dancer has an effect where it can't be targeted and destroyed by opponent's card effects, but unfortunately, yeah, that Infernoid card, too good. He's going to go ahead and activate Decatron's effect, and then go ahead and send some cards, copy their levels, but more a calculator. A calculator would be a good card for that Infernoid player in that position. But anyways, he's going to go ahead and defense up with his double bull horns over here. He's going to go ahead and make a Tondel, going to go ahead and make Fairy Tale Shurei Yuki over there, or Fairy Tale Snow as we call it here in the TCG. But not looking too good for the Lunalight player. He exploded turn 1. He's got that perfume, though. He's going to go ahead and activate that card's effect. Unfortunately, during either player's turn, you contribute a monster target. One card in your opponent's graveyard, banishes with Psyche. He loses the target for perfume, but nonetheless, really, really crazy openers. Really, really crazy comebacks from so many different decks over here. Now, I know some of you guys might want to try some of the decks, so I went ahead and got the YRP file, or the YDK file for you guys. So I'm going to go into the deck edit section, and you guys can go ahead and... I'm going to go over these a little bit fast because we got a lot of deck profiles in this one vid, but I'll also add the YDK file, so if any of you guys want to just copy and paste it, real easy stuff, go ahead and download the link right there. But anyways, we got some Deskbots 08s, so 2 8s, 2 7s, 2 6s, 3 5s, 3 copies of 4, 2 copies of Speedroid Menko, 1 Birdman, 3 03s, 3 copies of 02, Double Maxi, 1 1, 2 Fat Failures, 2 Instant Fusion Regeki, Double Summon, Triple Machine Dupe, double copy of Twin Twisters, 2 copies of Fiendish Chain, 1 copy of Solemn Strike, 1 Warning, and then Scolding. I don't know why he wouldn't just play 2 strikes, but whatever. Maybe he doesn't have one in real life. He's like, I want to play the deck that I have in real life, and I only got 1 Solemn Strike. I think Solemn Strike would be placed over Scolding, but whatever. Anyways, for the extra decks, he's got a Panda Dragon, a Norden, Trishula, Ignister, Black Rose, Nutrient Beast, High Speed Road Chain Bara, 1 Herald of Arclight, 1 number 38, 1 number 24, 1 Cyber Dragon Infinity, Nova to bring out the Infinity, Gigant X Castell, and Sky Cavalry Centauria. And for the next deck that I'll showcase for you guys is the Aromage deck over here. I should have hit sort before all of this, but I'm a bad YouTuber. Anyways, 3 copies of Bergamot, 1 copy of course, the 1 champion, World Caraweight Champion. Can't believe this card actually came out. Next up, we got 3 copies of Aromage Rosemary, 2 copies of Kanaga. Oh wait, no, that's Kananga. 3 copies of Lone Fire, 3 Jasmine, 2 Aroma Jar, 1 Spore, 1 Glowbulb, 3 copies of Angelica, 1 Day at Peace, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Terraforming, 1 Twin Twister, Triple Garden, 1 Storming, 2 copies of Dried Winds, 2 copies of Solemn Wishes, 3 Humid, 1 Call of the Haunted, 1 Solemn Strike, and 1 Warning. For the extra deck, he's got Divine Spark, Dragon, Stardust, Cypher, which he probably could have made if his Soul Charge didn't get negated, but it got negated. We got Shooting Quasar Dragon, we got Crystal Wing, we got Clearwing Fast, 1 Black Rose Moonlight Dragon, 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 Ancient Fairy, double Ancient Sacred Wyvern, 1 Coral Dragon, 2 copies of Masterfy Rosemary, that's so hard to say for me, and then 3 copies of Goyo Defender. Next up, we got the Shaddoll deck, which I thought was really cool. Anyways, we got 2 copies of Gem Knight Garnet, 1 Beast, 1 Dragon, 2 copies of Fairy Tale Snow, 2 Squamata, 3 copies of Inari Fire, 3 copies of Alistair, 2 copies of Shaddoll Hedgehog, double Allure of Darkness, double Pot of Cupidity, 3 Shaddoll Fusion, 1 Upstart, 2 copies of Terraforming, 2 copies of the Eidolon Summoning. Eidolon is what you guys are telling me to say. I don't know. There's like several people that tell me I mispronounce it, and you guys have all different pronunciations. Let me know. Okay, you know what? We're gonna sell it in this video. How do you pronounce this? Is it Eidolon? Eidolon? I don't know. I hear if I say it one way or the other half of you guys are gonna get upset. But we're settling in this video. How do you pronounce it? And I'm gonna check the comments on this one. Anyways, 1 Foolish, 2 copies of Scripture, 3 Brilliant, 3 Reckless Magic Circle, 2 copies of Magical Name No Mega Therion over there, and then we got 1 copies of You Cannot Yu-Gi-Oh, and then we have Elysion the Eidolon Beast, 1 El Shaddoll Shaganaga, 2 copies of Merkaba, one of the best cards in the deck. And then we got Grista. Ain't nobody really playing this card, but you know what? It is technically a target with Inari Fire, and it's not that bad, but it has a lot of like downsides. But anyways, we got Purgatorio. We got 2 copies of him, 1 copy of the Seraph Knight for First Brilliant Fusion, Winda, 1 copy of Caligula, the Eidolon Beast, or Eidolon. Then we have number 11, Big Eye, Trapeze Magician to perform those OTKs. We got Castell, and of course, Rip in Peace, Burning Abyss. So that's it for that deck. And then lastly, we have the Infernoid deck, which is a 60 card deck. So let's go through it fast. We got 2 copies of Anunku, 2 copies of Deity, 1 copy of Atondal, 2 copies of Sedismas, 1 copy of Shaddoll, 2 copies of Snow, 3 copies of Petrulia, 3 copies of Alistair, 3 copies of Harmadic, 2 copies of Fiendish Rhino Warrior, 3 copies of Terratop, 2 copies of Tapping Top Borg, 2 copies of Antra, 3 copies of Decatron, 1 3 Lawn Mowing Boy Next Door, or the grass is greener on the other side. I like Lawn Mowing Next Door much better. But anyways, Monster Gate, Reasoning, 1 Terraforming, 3 copies of Eidolon Summoning Magic, 3 copies of Left Arm Offering, of course, go for that Lawn Mowing Next Door auto win condition. They got 2 copies of Void Seer, 2 copies of Twin Twisters, 1 Burrow from a Different Dimension, 3 Void Imagination, 3 Void Vanishment, 2 copies of Reckless Magic Circle, 3 copies of Void Madness. For the extra deck, we got 1 copy of Teria, we have 1 Elysian the Alien Beast, 2 copies of Merkaba, 1 Mangalinka. They didn't change his name recently, but anyways, it doesn't got an effect. It's got 3k beater. That's all that matters. We got 1 copy of Purgatorio, 1 copy of Raideen, 3 copies of Elgod NTSS. We got 1 aside from Lord Omega, 1 Castell, 1 Minerva, 1 Levier, 1 copy of Dante from Devil May Cry. But hopefully you guys enjoyed those replays. Those were all crazy comebacks. Like, so many times a guy opened up really good turn 1, the other guy's like, I'ma wreck you. Crazy stuff. So thanks to all you guys, and shout outs to all you guys for sending in those awesome replays. And if you guys want to send me in any other crazy spicy replays, feel free to go ahead and do so at the email at the YRP file, and I can feature it on my channel. But thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys give a like button a titty slap, because man, there was so many great replays. But thanks for watching, and I am signing out.